Looks like it's down there. It keeps this pace up and then it's going to take you. This year set by John Tyson at 12.74.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jason. I'm out here at WCRC. Whoop. And I'm going to do a little bit of practice today, kind of run in this buggy, break it in a little bit. I'm going to try out the different stock body and the lead finger body. You know, some people like the lead finger body. I kind of prefer the stock body. I always seems to do better when I have that body on. I'm keeping my new freshly painted one out of it. I did run this Friday night at Red Brush. 4 batteries. I can't hardly see at nighttime. We had a race yesterday, and you know, I ran my old buggy for the first heat because it was kind of muddy and stuff. And I ran my new one for the second one, and it is just so loose. Everything's so tight. So I went back to my, you know, I qualified 5th for the A main and E buggy sportsman, and so I decided to run my old buggy for the main, which would have worked well, but it you know, it was nighttime by the time we ran the main, about 9 o'clock, I think. And at night, I just can't see. I think maybe I need to get glasses. I don't know. The light, the glare and everything, I just can't see nothing. So after about 4 minutes, I think I just pulled my car off the track because I was just getting in people's way and stuff. So, all right, guys, I do have the Mini S gimbal with me. So, you know, I'm going to try to get a little footage of it riding the track, but you know, it doesn't really have a wide angle, you know, so I don't know, we'll see what we can do. But so anyway, like I said, I'm testing the bodies, just kind of breaking this thing in, but also going to kind of test the bodies out, you know, kind of compare how the cars drive, but also have different batteries. I have a shorty in there now, moved to the back of the battery tray, and I have this one also. This is a low center of gravity, high voltage 6000. The other one is a 6300 shorty. So we're going to see. I'm going to run it in the back. I did run it a few practice times, running it in the front, and it just was, it off-weighted the car. I'd have to adjust the springs and stuff. So I haven't really gotten into doing that yet, so I just figured I'd shift it to the back and see how it runs. So all right, guys, hopefully I get some video. Whether I do or not, I'll be back to talk about it afterwards. All right, well, I was able to piece together a little bit of a lap, I guess, in pieces, so y'all get a, you know, kind of look at how it is driving out here. But you know, not having a cameraman, it's about the best I can do. But so that run was with the shorty, which is one of the option batteries that I will use sometimes. Now I can put the weight to the front or to the back. I have this little block that I've been using. I would likely get something different than this little block, or maybe I'll just stick with it because it does work. And anyway, this is 6300. The battery seems to deliver plenty of punch, plenty of runtime. I drove it for like 15 minutes after I made the video, which you know, probably took, you know, 5 minutes of driving time, but you know, and it didn't go into LVC. Now I have my cutoff set at 15 volts, so we'll check it out when we get back to the house. Actually, let me do it now. I have the battery tester, so hold up. All right, so you can see I ran it for about 15 minutes, and all the cells are right at about storage voltage for your standard LiPo batteries. Being this a high voltage, the storage is a little higher. It's about 3.9 per cell is what's recommended anyway, and that's what I've been doing. So, all right, so we're going to throw the other battery, which is the 6,000 milliamp LVC. It's down in there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna drive it around, and then after I do that, I'm gonna come back and kind of talk about any differences I may have noticed between the body and the battery. You know, I know I should just do one thing at a time. Don't have that many batteries, don't have that much time, so we're gonna do the best we can. I'm running these are blockades, I think. Yeah, per line blockades, which are a pretty good tire. They do pretty decent here. Right now it had a little moisture in it this morning. The track's drying out a good bit. So it's very loose. So, you know, yesterday when I drove this car, it was just really loose. Anytime I hit the brakes, it's like everything would lock up at all and just would spin out or wash out or whatever, you know. So I think everything just kind of needs to loosen up a bit and kind of break in. But I'm looking at the, let me see if I can. All right, so I'm looking at the outdrive cups of the differential, and there's a little bit of wear and it's getting a flat spot. The center diffs are about the same, so I think we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So after I do run it and get it broken in, I'm gonna take it down, break everything down, re-clean it, and you know, get it back to ready to go. But all right, guys, so I'm gonna run it again. I'll be back and we'll talk about it. We getting there. All right, I definitely prefer the stock body over the lead finger body. You know, I just do it. I don't know, it just seems to handle better to me. The servo, I'm really happy with the servo. This thing's doing awesome. Very smooth and fast, powerful. Motor, couldn't be more happy. Electronics are perfect, man. The hobby wing, it's just a winning combination, guys. Like, you know, if you have any doubt, any question, hit me up in the comments. But if you're building an e-buggy, I've seen too many RX8s burn up to go with Tekin. You know, I'm not saying Tekin's bad stuff, or it doesn't, or it performs well, I would say, except for when, you know, things fry. So I haven't never seen one of these high wing SCT ESCs. I've never seen one really have any problems other than user error. Really, I've never seen one that's bad. So I don't know, maybe you guys have. If you have, leave it in the comments. But I'm happy with it, and this is pretty much going to be my go-to setup. The shorty, maybe for, you know, some situations, tighter tracks, they want a little more weight up front, maybe. All right, so I've looked over, and the car is, you know, it's gotten a little bit of use now. I got some scratches. For some reason, both of my rear axle boots have ripped apart. I know you guys can't really see that too good, but it's ripped off right there. And then the other one, let's see how we can get up in there. See that thing? That one's like, you can see it's got like torque twist on it, and it's kind of ripped off too. So I'm gonna order me a couple bags of those to have with me. But I've never had, yeah, they were brand new, obviously. I've never had the axle boots wear so quickly or tear so quickly. This is my 6-pack I've ran, so I'd say I've got an hour and maybe hour and 10 minutes on this buggy. The first night I ran the 4-packs, I didn't run them all each out because it was so dark. I was really just trying to run the car in so maybe I could use it the next day. But all right, guys, so I am now going to make the switch and start running this every race. I think it's ready. So I got my wing buttons in. That was one of the last things I was waiting on, that and the servo. And now this thing's complete. You know, I'm sure there's a couple other things I'll probably end up getting for it eventually. But these Serpent kits, they don't have a lot of, you know, they don't really need much. You know, really, they just don't need much. The kit comes with everything you need for the car to perform well and be competitive. So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna stock up on some parts, and hopefully we'll be racing again this weekend somewhere. I'm not really sure who's racing this weekend. I have to take a look. But thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll catch you guys later.